Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Now, Tata Consultancy's services have announced the winners of the TCS Sustainathon. The competition is aimed at allowing the youth to find solutions to real-world challenges. The finalists had to base their ideas on the theme Zero Hunger, focusing on nutrition and food security. To tell us more, I am joined by Langa Dube from Tata Consultancy Services. Thank you, Mr. Dube, for your time here on eNCA. Tell us more about the people that have won this year in this particular competition. What solutions did they come up with?
Thank you so much for having me on your show. Much appreciate the opportunity. The TCS Sustainathon South Africa edition for us, it is a platform within which we bring ideas really to life. And this year's theme is about is connected to our to the United Nations 17 goals of sustainability, which is goal number 2, which is zero hunger, where we're looking at ways within which we can solve the problems of food security within communities as well as schools. And our aim holistically is about how can we build greater futures through innovation as well as collective knowledge. And this for us has really brought to bear a thought that our youth is central to this and the future is in their hands. And we've seen great passion, we've seen great energy in the youth of our country getting involved in looking at solutions to solve problems of food security as well as within their communities as well as schools. And to this end, we...
You can continue.
So to this end, we've involved the Western Cape Department of Education. We had about 27 schools that were involved in this, and you would understand at this time of the year, there's exam season, October, November timeframe. We had to go and we had to get our students involved, the learners involved. We had 27 schools. We narrowed down to 10. With our esteemed panel of guests, judges that came in. They did the panel judging of that event. We narrowed down to 3. Eventually, the 3 were winners. There was high energy in the room, and the concept of the winning school was really about collaboration between the school, the neighboring schools, as well as NPOs and the Department of Fisheries, on how to reduce wastage for the children in the schools around. And what we found was that they ideated on very simple concept, like the food that is being provided in the schools is not nutritious enough to an extent that they are not involved in the creation of the menu that is being given in the schools. So these children found that as a solution. They ideated with the local NPO. Then they ideated on putting a food garden where they can bring the nutritious elements of things like lettuce, beetroot, coriander, to bring spices to the food, and also bring the children's input into the making of the food. And this was a great idea, which won the first prize in this event.
And at least young people are being involved indeed in finding solutions to the world's problems. Just tell me more about the competition itself. I assume that it's something that you have annually. Are you hoping to also see if young people have solutions to the power crisis in South Africa at some point?
Absolutely. This solution is a first in South Africa, but it's a global solution for us, in a sense that it's been done in Singapore, UK, Europe. The latest one was New Zealand and Australia before us. It's a first for us. We took the province of the Western Cape initially to start. We want to scale it and do a lot more next year. And definitely, we want young people to be central to it. And what we also see is that there's a lot of energy that, if directed properly, they are able to ideate and find solutions within their communities for themselves to be able to create sustainable futures.